class have been studying a unit Water World, and this was based on the Chemical World strand and the Earth and Space Knowledge and Understanding strands from the Australian curriculum. In this lesson, the learning intention was to challenge students to come up with their own method to best separate out three substances: sand, copper sulfate and iron filings. Students were in groups and had to design their own method based on having only one lesson of the content of separation techniques being taught. The main part of the challenge was for students actually to conduct the experiment. And having to teach a concept, as they have to do when they verbally explain something, really I have found helps them solidify their knowledge of their understanding of scientific concepts.
The challenge was to separate three different substances.
Yeah, so when we're filming with our iPads, we explain step by step like what we're exactly doing. Like we can show the other classmates, so then if theirs is different, then they can, and if someone else's was better, then we can learn off theirs. And we have heaps of apps that can help us.
At this stage, we prefer to do more like technology and like just more hands-on things, so we prefer to be doing something instead of writing it. So we can all teach each other, like the whole group teach each other different things, because we'll learn more.
Yeah.
When we're writing in our books, all we do is copy what the teacher's telling us and that. When we're using the technology, we're learning as well. So I think that helps us.
And
like
it's not just
pictures,
black and white.
Yeah, pictures, videos and that.
Using my iPad because it allowed me to be more creative in what I was doing.
Explain Everything's one of my favourite apps because you can press the record button and whatever you do is get recorded, so you can type while getting recorded and like do demonstrations, zoom it in, do voiceovers. So it's a good learning app for us.
I think students would have been engaged in this activity regardless without the use of iPads, as it was a fun prac and an interesting challenge. However, I think the iPads help students better understand what they were doing and why they were doing it by verbally explaining their choices in separation techniques, choices that they made as a group. I've found it a great way for me to be able to pick up misconceptions that the students have and to be able to identify students that are struggling with a particular concept. Reflecting on this experiment at the end of the year and when they're studying for exams, I think they'll be much better able to remember what actually went on than just reading handwritten notes.